Blast me to the digital world. It's time for the Mad Merlins unboxing of Digimon TCG Starter Deck Parallel World Tactician. Hello and welcome back to another Mad Merlins unboxing. So yesterday my local gaming store, Bridge Troll Hobbies, had a launch event, that's what I was thinking of, for the new Digimon booster series and the new Digimon decks. And I picked up not only a complete box of boosters, but the Parallel World Tactician starter deck, which is one of the two new decks that are out. So this is starter deck 10. The other one is starter deck 9, which includes Pyuljamon, I believe, and Imperial Jamon Dragon Mode. But this one has a lovely set of cards of purple and yellow. So we get 54 cards, perfect for a full deck, 2 memory gauges and 3 index cards. So the cards included are Digimon cards, Digi-Egg cards and option cards. And on the side we have a full card list here, so if you ever break down your deck, you've got a handy guide to reassemble it. So let's open her up and see what it's all about. So I don't know if many of my viewers will remember the original Digimon card game, but this is a definite improvement over that. The game mechanics flow a lot smoother, and there's a lot easier to understand. So many of the earlier decks came with a free booster. These ones don't, I'm afraid. So it's just the deck. But we get some really good cards in here. So all decks come in a plastic tray with a plastic card sleeve over the top to keep them from moving about inside the box, like so. So I think we'll go full vertical for viewing the cards. So bear with me and I will get sorted. There we go, full vertical, and we're ready to have a look through these cards. So first off we've got our Digi-Eggs. So these are your basic Digimon. And here we got Nyaromon. The difference between Digimon cards and egg cards are the backs. So the egg cards have a more solid egg shape, whereas the Digimon cards have the Digivolution spiral. So we can see we got at the bottom an inherited effect. So basically when you Digivolve, the Digimon above it, including any other future Digivolutions, gain the following effects. So when you attack, if you have a yellow Digimon in play, you can draw a card. And if you do, you trash one card in your hand. So we get 4 of that. That's our basic egg deck. So egg decks can be between up to 5 cards, I believe. But you get 4 in all your starter decks. So next we've got all our Digimon. So we get 4 copies of Salamon. And here we see what the full cards effect comes into play. So we got our DP or Digimon power up at the top corner here. Plus at the side we got the artist who drew the card. So this Digimon only has 2000 DP, so it's a pretty weak Digimon. So we got here a list of different costs. So the play cost, playing straight from your hand, it'll cost you 3 memory. If you Digivolve it from a level 2 Digimon, which all Digi-Eggs are, either yellow or purple, it costs you 0 memory. So it's a free play. And so here we see she's level 3. card name, the card number. So in Digimon, you can have up to 4 copies of the same card number, as long as they are not limited. So that means you can have multiples of the same Digimon as long as the card number is different. And we've got an inherited effect here, so at the end of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA Digivolve cost. Next up, we've got 4 copies of Lockmon. A little bit better, Digimon, 4000 DP, level 3 again, play cost of 3 and Digivolve cost of 0. No inheriting effect. We have 2 copies of Gatomon. So 4000 DP, play cost 5, Digivolve cost of 3 from either a yellow or a purple. And we've got some actual on-play abilities here. So on play, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow Digimon and 1 purple Digimon to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then she has an effect that activates on your turn when this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Archangel or Fallen Angel in its traits, reduce the memory cost by 2. So basically easier to Digivolve. Now we got a similar effect here about DNA Digivolving at the end of your turn. So next we've got 3 copies of Angelwoman. 4 copies of Angelwoman even. So 6000 DP, play cost 6, Digivolve cost 3. It must come from a level 4 Digimon. So on play, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -2 until the end of your opponent's next turn. So security is the way you protect yourself in the game. You have a security stack of 5 cards. And once those 5 cards are eliminated, it takes 1 direct attack in order to win the game. So security check -2 would mean that the Digimon attacks would check 2 fewer security cards. So she also has an inheritance effect. So when you have a purple Digimon in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So you check 1 additional security. We have 2 copies of the deck's Big Boss monster, Mastermon. So we've got a DNA Digivolution. So the cost of its DNA Digivolution is 0, and you can summon it from a level 5 purple and a level 5 yellow. Or you can straight up regular Digivolve from either for 5 memory. Plus, when you DNA Digivolve, it unsuspends, and you get the 2 Digimon stacking on top of each other to gain multiple effects, which makes DNA Digivolving quite nasty. So when you Digivolve, place a yellow or purple Digimon from your trash, which is your discard pile, on top of your security stack face down. When DNA Digivolving, you may search your security stack for 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card and play it without its memory cost. Then shuffle your security stack. And then on your all turns, when you play another Digimon using an effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the level of the Digimon you played. Now on to our purple Digimon. So each Digimon has a colour. You've got red, black, blue, green, yellow, purple, and then you also have clear or white. So we've got Ghostmon here, 2000 DP. So on your opponent's turn, while you have a yellow Digimon in play, this card gains Blocker. So Blocker is one of the only ways that you can actually protect yourself other than your security. Blocker means a Digimon can intercept an opponent's attacking Digimon and protect against your security. So it means that the 2 Digimon will battle and the strongest will obviously usually win. We got 2 copies of Tsukaimon. So on play, you can reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Angel or Archangel or Fallen Angel in its traits among them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. We got 4 copies of Witchmon. So, security. So this triggers when the card is revealed from your security stack. So at the end of the battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. So usually when a Digimon appears in the security stack, it battles and then is trashed. This one has the ability that if it's revealed, it gets to be played and stays on the field. So regardless of whether it wins or loses. Then on play, you return 1 purple level 5 or lower Digimon card from your trash to your hand. And we got 4 copies of Wizardmon. So pretty good Digimon, 6000 DP, play cost 5, Digivolve cost 2. No inheritance effects or abilities, but he's still a pretty good attacking Digimon overall. Mind you, in Digimon there's no such thing as a good attacking Digimon. All Digimon have the ability to attack, and it's just really up to luck on what the security pile gives you. So we have 2 copies of Bustermon. So on play, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. So level 3 is obviously this number down here. So she's level 5, so if your opponent's got some level 3 basic rookies out, you can easily eliminate them. Next, we have 4 copies of Lady Devamon. So 6000 DP, play cost of 6, Digivolve cost of 3. When Digivolving, you may trash 1 card from your hand. To reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow and 1 purple card with Angel, Archangel or Fallen Angel in their traits among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then in her inheritance effect is on your turn, all your yellow Digimon gain retaliation. So when this Digimon is deleted after losing a battle, delete the Digimon it was battling. So that's good. So a lot of your weaker yellow Digimon can become pretty powerful when she's out on the field. And the final Digimon, we got 4 copies of Junomon. So she's 1100 DP, play cost 11, Digivolve cost 3, and she has retaliation. So after the Digimon is deleted, after losing a battle, delete the Digimon it is battling with. And then also she has the ability that when Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then return 1 Digimon from your trash to your hand. Sounds pretty good. So she's our second Mega level Digimon in the deck. Right. The other cards that you get in Digimon are option cards. So these are basically your cards that activate the effects and then go straight to the trash. So you've got 2 copies of Chaos Degradation. So during your main phase, you place one of your opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of their security stack. And if you do, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So this is a good way of controlling your opponent's security. While you do give them more, it actually removes 1 card from their security stack as well. And then we have the security effect. So this activates when this card is revealed in the security stack. So you may place one of your opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of your opponent's security stack. We have Darkness Wave, so nice low play cost, so trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then, if you have a yellow Digimon in play, return 1 yellow or purple Digimon in your trash to hand. And the security effect is you activate this card's main effect. We've got 4 copies of that one, and 4 copies of Night Raid. So low cost, play 1 purple level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory costs, and any on-play effects won't activate. So it basically negates the effects of any on-play effects. So there's a difference between playing and digivolving. So playing will trigger any on-play effects. Digivolving won't trigger on-play effects because you haven't played it, you've digivolved. Security effect, you activate this card's main effect. So this basically helps you recycle a lot of your lower level purple Digimon. So the other cards we get are the memory gauges. So we have one yellow with Angel Woman and one purple with Lady Devimon. So memory gauges are essentially your power on how to play cards. The game starts on 0, and the first person to go will obviously trigger the memory gauge, and it will go up to their opponent's side. So each player has one half of the gauge. You can only gain memory via card effects, but the most common way is by your opponent's paying of cards cost. If your opponent decides to pass the turn, you automatically gain free memory. If you ever go down to 0 memory on your turn does not end. Your turn only ends once you go past 0 onto your opponent's side. So if you have loads of low-level costs and you've got, say, 6 memory, you can play all of those and still play something at the end. Of course, it's tactical to not give your opponent too much memory, otherwise they can play some big cards themselves. So it's nice to see that these are a good hard plastic. Most of the current ones that have been coming out have been card ones, and will often include a punch-out Digivice to use as a counter. But a coin or dice will work just as fine. And finally, we got a basic rules set reminder. So we got what the card game is like. There's an app to learn how to play. It's actually quite a good app. Hopefully they might update it soon to give you a few different decks to try out. But so far you have a red, a blue and a yellow deck to try out, and there's only a half deck, so not the full deck. So each of these double-sided cards give you a basic on how the game is played. To read more onto the rules, you'll have to download the full rulebook from the Digimon Card website. But this gives you the gist of it, enough to get you started. So there we have the unboxing for the Digimon trading card game Parallel World Tactician. So like I said, this is the 10th starter deck in the series. Each deck contains one or more colours of Digimon and gives you a pretty good selection of basic cards to start you off, as most starter decks do. Booster packs, of course, are the best way of gaining new cards. Of course, you won't get a guarantee on which cards you get, so each booster pack contains 10 cards, with at least one holographic card in each one, so pretty good. The earlier sets included checklists and memory gauges. The newest set out didn't include any, but you get some extra cards if you buy an entire box, which is pretty good. So, price-wise, this set is $12.99 RRP. I picked it up from my local gaming store, Bridge Troll Hobbies, for only £10. So, it's a pretty good way of getting into the game. So, as I said, pretty good way of getting into the game, as is any of all starter decks. And really, for me, this is one of my... I think one of the favourites of the starter decks that are out currently. 2 classic Digimon from the anime, Lady Devimon and Angel Woman. And some really good Digimon from the series that I remember as a child. So, all that's left for me to do then is to say thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to see any more Digimon content, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do. So, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more mad content. Goodbye.